How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. I'm going to start off by saying, if you haven't watched the last couple levels, just to let you know, you will need the anesthetic to make it through this. So I think you have to prepare for that in the previous couple levels. You know what? I would just always have anesthetic just in case you need it, because they do it in these weird 2 or 3 level sets where you can't change your loadout in the middle of a set, which I guess kind of makes sense because you're still in that country of origin. But anyways, you make your way around the left side and then you take a right to go into the center here, and at this little rotunda, this little bunker here, or the entrance basically, there'll be a guy walking around sometimes, or sometimes he'll just be standing right in front of the entrance there like that. But as you can see, he just started making his way towards me. It'll be different every time. Most of the time he'll just stand there, but it might be because I'm sprinting in close proximity to him. That might be why he's kind of gravitating towards me right now. Usually if he does start walking, he'll just go in a circle around the place, not go right to left, right to left. There we go. So he's back in his position there. Gotta make sure that, ooh, that looks a little too close to comfort, a little too close for comfort there. He almost looked at me when I was getting behind him there. So yeah, you want to use all 5 doses of the anesthetic on this guy, but you want to be quick with picking the lock and taking his clothes. You could have probably dragged him inside the bunker before dragging, or dragged him inside the bunker here before taking his clothes, because there is another guy that will make his way back to this guard who does a long patrol at the very start. Anyways, there'll be a guy on our right here, and there'll be a guy in the distance over there, and we just walk up behind this one, and if you are timing this right, you'll be following this guy to the end of the hall, to that corner of the hallway there. And basically what you want to do is definitely don't sprint behind him, because if he turns around and starts walking towards you, then you're kind of SOL. So just be cautious and walk not too close to him, but just close enough to him to where he can't come back and see you hiding in this little alcove here. And wait patiently. It won't take him very long to turn back around, back to those boxes at the start of the this area here. There you go. And slowly crouch walk forward. Now this part can be a little bit tricky because it's very sporadic, the patterns of the guards here. So what you're hoping for is to get these 2 guards out of the way. So hopefully they both go to where that guard is going right now, towards the end of the hall that way. But seeing as this guard is just chilling in front of the door, it'll take a little bit longer for him to move out of there. And I think it'll be when that guy gets back to this side of the hallway that he'll eventually start moving away from the door here. So when they when the other guy comes close to you, which he's going to do here in a few seconds, you drop down backwards into the little sewer, the disease-filled sewer here, and make sure you crouch walk right here, because there's also a guy on the left, right above you on the left here, that I didn't really see until I got really close to the door. So okay, so both of them have moved away from the door, so I'm just trying to, ooh, no, that one's still just chilling. So yeah, you want to be overly cautious, right? And just make your way to this ladder here. Sneaky, sneaky. And once that guy has made his way to the end of the hall, and both of them are away from this door, you are free to kill your target. And also on the crate on your left right now, there you'll see bottles there. That's all anesthetic for you to pick up. Don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Get the fiber wire. Get that all ready. And if you actually see what he's looking at right there, he'll always be there. By the way, he won't be anywhere else in this room that I just killed him from. But yeah, if you look at that, at what he's looking at, it's actually just a bunch of Hitman Codename 47 games, which is pretty funny. It's a nice little self nod to their company, and this is where it kind of gets a little bit. Ooh, close that door. Close that door. There we go. This is where it gets a little bit time consuming. So right now I'm probably gonna speed it up here. Even so, this is knocking off 20 seconds, and it's still going really fast here. So you just have to be extremely patient. Yeah, this part is very time consuming, so that means later on in the level gets even harder because there's no checkpoints for this level in professional Silent Assassin difficulty. But there we go. Okay, so guard's now looking for a suspicious soldier. That's just because of the one guy we anesthetized at the start of the level. That has no consequence for our Silent Assassin rating, so don't worry about that. Patiently waiting for both these guys, these two guys here, to get the hell away from this door. The third one, a little bit farther away there, right there, right in front of us. That guy doesn't matter, that's fine. Just those two guys you want to get out of there. And then you mimic this guy back to where you started. See, I sprinted and he almost got suspicious of me there. So we'll just do the exact same thing. We'll make our way up to him, and then when he turns around to go back the other way, we'll hide in a little alcove. And coming up, we are going to have to anesthetize two more guys, and it's actually harder than it seems because those guys have interesting patrols, to say the least. And it's really frustrating if you don't get them on the first try, which kind of is what happened to me. I got through the entire level and then I screwed up on, I believe it was the last guy. And so when you get up to this bomb here, it will say alarm. The alarm will start going off, but that's normal. That's just part of the level, and it's scripted. So there will be the two guys, like I mentioned, that will be hanging around the helipad, and you have to make sure the helipad is secure. So you have to make sure that those guys are sufficiently knocked out. So that anesthesia that you found on the table in that guy's room will be nice if you feel like you're running out. So I'm just gonna wait for this guy down the hallway here to make his way back, and then he'll round the corner. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just looking at the map. And there we go. He's coming back, and then he'll take a right. And then as soon as he takes a right, I should be okay to move. Just hug the wall. Stay as far away from him as possible. That's also including this guy up here as well. Just hug the left wall and stay as far away from him as possible. He will be a little bit suspicious, but it won't get out of control here. Ooh, it is going red. I'm actually very lucky that that did not get that guy alerted. So for now we should be in the clear. Call the elevator. Go to ground level. I don't know if hiding behind this this bomb is worth it or not for getting the rating, but you know, I just do it anyway. Better safe than sorry, right? So climbing up the elevator, and going back to this game, I vaguely remember it.
Secure the perimeter,
but going back to this game, I actually had a lot of fun. it was super challenging. I'd say way more challenging than Blood Money or anything else. And man, 47 looked pissed there. See his face that he had there? And these are the two guys that you have to take out. So yes, helipad not secure. Yes, very good. So one of them will go left most of the time to take a piss, and that is where I like to take them out. But I like to actually go and take the one on the right out first, simply because the other guard's path doesn't really cross this guy's path, and you know, this is more immediate what he does here, which just basically perfectly isolating himself just for me to take him out. Appreciate that, man. Here we go. Don't know how he's pissing when he has an AK in his hand. I guess he's just you know, no-handing it, you know. And okay, so that guy usually does not have a path over here, but just in case, just for extra precaution, I'm just going to drag that guy a little bit farther behind. And we'll see what this guy does. We're just going to tail him. Might take a little while though, unfortunately, for him to stop. But I believe he is going... If he takes a left from that... Oh no. Sometimes their patrols kind of glitch out too, and I don't like how this guy turns back and forth all the time, so I'm just going to wait for him to settle down, because there really is no time constraint. Well, there is. I'm sure it won't take like 5 minutes for... it won't take the 5 minutes for the guy to wake up for you to take this guy out, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. But anytime now, buddy. Anytime you want me to take you out. See, this looks a little bit too risky because he does move around a lot, so you have to do this as quickly as possible, and that should be it for this level, guys. After this guy is taken out, you complete it. So there you go, Silent Assassin, full stealth, professional. And thank you all for watching, guys, and I will see you for the next video. All right, later.